I'm Dom here from Country Chat with Dom, here at the Long Road Festival, and joining with me on my left-hand side is the legendary Gary Quinn. How are you doing, Gary?
I'm good, man. Yeah, thanks so much for inviting us along.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing to see you performing on the VIP stage here at the Long Road Festival. Absolutely incredible sound as always. I mean, where do you even begin? I mean, I've had you on the podcast before. We've had such an in-depth conversation about the buckle and boots and your own music as well. And you seem to be just going on this constant trajectory. It's just incredible.
I feel that I'm taking the scenic route.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I've started out on this, there wasn't as many opportunities.
Yeah.
I've tried to force a few of those opportunities for myself and creating buckle and boots and the likes, and then expanding into Europe with different things. So I think what's really exciting is for anyone that's maybe just starting out now or has been around for about the last 18 months, the amount of opportunities that are there for them would be really exciting. And that's with some of the pop-up events that are happening, but some of the festivals that are coming around again as well. So it's good times for UK country music right now.
It really is. I mean, you know, I've been on doing this show now for the past 5 years, and the past 5-10 years, all you see is just the explosion of fans. Yeah. I mean, looking at like BSD High Park with Zach Bryan, you know, the amount of fans that pretty much sold out almost instantly. It was crazy to get hold of a ticket, and that holds 60,000 each night. Yes. So it's just insane to see the number of, you know, country fans here in the UK, and I bet that bleeds into, you know, fans of UK country, and again, you know, the festivals such as Buckle and Boots, such as the Long Road Festival that we're here right now. You know, in terms of seeing that growth year on year, say with Buckle and Boots, have you seen that increase? You know?
Yeah, we're seeing new numbers, new faces coming through all the time, which is helping our growth as well. We need to be careful about how big we actually want to become, because I think we're pretty much where we need to be for the feel of what Buckle and Boots is.
Yeah.
And there are some tickets still available if you want to come. But yeah, I think for the amount of things that are happening as well, there's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
I've always said this, so even from the last 5 years, that we need to be careful about how saturated we become, because if there is too much, then it just takes one thing to happen and everybody starts to fall down. You want that rising tide to help all ships.
Yeah.
So,
keep it organic, keep it just
steady. You know, and I'm seeing more artists putting their hand up and saying that their country, willing to give it a go, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's helping me as well as a writer, because there's more and more people asking to write. So that helps me expand and grow in myself. So I've been really excited. A lot of my gigs this year have been outside of the UK, which I'm finding exciting on a personal level, which again can maybe make others know that those opportunities are available outside of the UK as well. So we'll see where we land in the next year or two.
I mean, it's really exciting for yourself as well, because you're up for the Gary Perkins Angel Award at the UK Country Music Awards over in September at the Blue Radisson Hotel at East Midlands Airport. I've not said that a million times, but it is so exciting to see you in that list of nominations there, because the Gary Perkins Angel Award is an award very much like the Alan Jackson Award at the CMAs, and it's very much for those people that actually dedicate their lives to music, dedicate their lives to the growth of country music here in the UK as well. And you do that, you are the essence of that. And that's what a lot of people have said when they've nominated you. Yeah. The fact that you'd be hard pressed to find another country artist that you've not been involved with.
Well, I mean, that's so kind. I mean, that's very flattering.
Is that not crazy to hear? I mean,
absolutely. You know, I think what's kind of strange for something like that, I mean, I knew Gary, God rest him. Whenever I first started out in this, I was doing some of the cover things around some of the clubs in the Northwest, and Gary was always very approachable. Gary's a great singer, and he's missed on that scene for sure. And to be nominated for something that he's been dedicated that award for his name is very special in its own right.
Yeah.
But whenever they're talking about why I might have been selected, then for me it's very difficult to kind of think, well, I'm still an artist and I'm still trying to do my own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And all I'm trying to do at that point is say, well, if I'm doing it and there's these opportunities, why don't you come along for the ride? Because nobody was doing that when I was around. So yeah, it's not that I'm out here trying to change anything. I'm not out here trying to kind of map what UK country should be in anyway. Because I'm still like quite low on the parameter. Whenever you look at someone like the likes of Bob Harris, Mark Hagan, who are all like kind of promoted on the BBC, and the way C2C has developed over the years, like that's really what's gauging where UK country music's going. Yeah, I think all I'm trying to do is help the independent artist.
Well, that's it. I mean, that was the whole birth of this show here, was because when I first started trying to listen to UK artists, it was like, oh, there's that person, and then there's that person. So I just wanted to try and create a condensed thing to say, okay, there's so many great artists, whether it's indie artists from the UK or whether it's America, whether it's anywhere around the world. And that's how I've sort of discovered new music, and I'm sure you do very much the same thing by just going through these different playlists, these different artists that are playing around the world, and just thinking they're actually really good. Let's bring them over.
Yeah, it's just whatever catches my ear. I wear two hats. One is as a fan, what is it's appealing to me about a certain singer or a certain song. My other hat is at Buckle and Boots. Is like, would that go down well at the festival I'm organising?
Yeah.
Also, that doesn't mean I have to be super invested into that artist. It's just maybe what I think would go down well at the festival as well, because we have to kind of cover the spectrum. So
that's it. You need to appease the fans, sort of thing.
100%, and it allows me to again grow, evolve, because I'm thinking differently then, rather than just what's my personal taste.
Yeah.
So it's been we're coming up to our 10th year, so it's been an interesting 10 years even doing that.
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Crazy how quickly time flies. I mean, 10 years of Buckle and Boots. Obviously, it's obviously over a lot of more years, but we had that COVID break in between and stuff like that. But getting the likes of Maggie Bow over again, incredible artist, such a great find and great person to get hold of.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Last sort of question is, a couple of questions actually, is how do you balance then the multiple hats? Because it must be so push and pull sometimes when it comes to saying, okay, I want to put a lot of time into my own music, but then, I've got this to do. I know as a podcaster, I'm pulled between pillar and post sometimes.
Yeah.
It must be very much similar for yourself.
I think, to be honest,
to a small degree.
They complement each other. It's just when I decide to wear which hat over the other, and that can be quite conflicting to myself personally, because I have friends out there in the scene and all they want to do is play Buckle and Boots, and I can't fit everybody on, so that is my own internal kind of conflict and kind of dealing with that. Similarly, the guys in Nashville who are always kind of introducing themselves, and the angle is that they want to come to the UK and play some shows. So that's where it becomes difficult. But really, the jobs go hand in hand. So there's no real push and pull with that. It's only that internal kind of conflict with not wanting to offend anybody or let anybody down.
I mean, it's an incredible balance. Like you say, you don't want to push the wrong person away, or you don't want to bring in somebody that isn't the right fit for the thing.
I think that's a big danger, certainly for Buckle and Boots, that Carl, the Hancocks that are on that, Carl, Laura, Jan, essentially that's their home that we're inviting everybody to.
Exactly.
That has to be respected, and the people that are coming into that space need to be somebody that can be trusted and want to deliver on that. So that's why we go to Nashville as often as we do, to kind of try and figure that out. It's not just about the music, which has to be great. It's about the person and the people as well.
It's all about that entertainment factor. If an artist can't entertain the crowd, then the crowd are just going to stand there and listen to the music, which is fair enough. But people want to party, people want to get involved, people want to dance and show off the boots and show off the hats, and it's just a great time. And that's the great thing about Buckle and Boots. It's just such a great festival as well. So it's always been a pleasure being invited over and get to see all the artists, get to speak to the likes of yourself as well. So I mean, we're definitely gonna have to do another podcast or something to talk about 2026,
absolutely,
the 10th anniversary of Buckle and Boots. But it's been incredible. In terms of your own music, have we got new music coming very soon?
Yeah, well, I just dropped Country Straight there this weekend there on 22nd. So that's been making its way through the streaming numbers, getting some radio airplay here, there and everywhere. So that's been really exciting. Got the debut out in Lithuania on the night of release with some line dancers behind us on the big stage. It's fantastic. So I think over the next month or two there might be another one single comes out, and then it'll be the album drops after that.
Amazing. Well, I'm just greedy because all I want is just more music. Can't wait for the album as well.
Thank you.
Just so excited. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're very welcome.
Everybody, I've been Dom from Country Chat with Dom, joined by Gary Quinn.
Thank you, guys.